Hi, my name is Paul Smith. I'm the Executive Director of the Utah Apartment Association. Today, I want to talk to you about having a great rental agreement. One of the most important things that you'll need to do to be effective as a landlord, property manager, or apartment community is have a professional and good rental agreement. It should not be something you just find online. It should not be something you write yourself. It should be something that is approved by your local apartment association and written by local attorneys. In Utah, that would be this rental agreement, the Utah Apartment Association Residential Rental Agreement. Attorney Kirk Colmore has helped draft this. And some of the key elements, we need to explain who the parties are and the authorized occupants. They can't just move anyone in they want. If Jack and Jill are the authorized occupants, those are the only two people that can be there. And you need to specify how long someone can stay without your consent before they're an unauthorized occupant. You might say someone could stay up to, you could have a guest for up to 5 nights in a calendar quarter, but after that they need to fill out an application and be added to the lease. You also want to specify all the fees and the rents. It's very important in the state of Utah to have several things. You need to have a service of notice fee. That is a fee to serve a notice, like a 3-day pay or quit, 3-day comply or vacate. If a tenant is causing a problem, you need that convenience fee as a deterrent and to recoup your costs for serving those notices. You ought to consider having a month-to-month fee. Month-to-month fees encourage them when their lease is up to sign a new lease rather than go month-to-month, which is risky for landlords because if renters move in the slow winter months like November, December, January, it's very hard to re-rent, and sometimes you have to reduce the price to re-rent. So you should have a month-to-month fee to encourage lease renewals. There's other fees that you should consider, but you should have a good lease that leads you on that. You also ought to specify what the refundable portion of the deposit is and what the non-refundable fee is. Many people might take $1,000 up front from a renter. $800 is refundable, $200 may be a non-refundable fee. Please don't call that a non-refundable deposit. The courts consider all deposits refundable, so if it's a fee, call it a fee. You need to have a section on entry. When you can enter, how much notice you have to give. In the state of Utah, we have specific laws on that, and the law is this specific. It says it's 24 hours unless you change it by contract. So most of us change it by contract to give us extra rights to enter in emergencies, in cases where we suspect criminal activity, if we need to show it to a buyer, a seller, something like that, for an appraiser or anything like that, we can get in there. If we need to do repairs and the tenant's not home, we can put right in the lease agreement that we have access. So a good rental agreement also specifies that the security deposit is refundable based on certain terms and what those terms are. Many landlords in Utah love one of the components of our residential rental agreement, which is deposits can be used for damages. So if you go over there and they have done some damage, you can take that money immediately, fix the repair, and then send the tenant a bill for $200, and they must, under the contract, replenish that security deposit which went to their damage. And it can be used for other things. It can be used for utility bills, it can be used for late fees. Anything the tenant does, we can take it from their deposit today and send them a bill to replenish that security deposit. So it's essential that you have a good lease. We recommend the residential rental agreement. As a member of the Apartment Association, you have access to that for free. Online, in paper, multiple ways to get it. So if you have any questions, please give us a call or take one of our classes. We have great trainings on elements of lease agreements and how they work, and we look forward to hearing from you.